Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to be more confident in yourself. And just from the nature of the topic, confidence is an inner virtue. It's something we have to generate from inside of us. It's something we need to grow from within us. It's not something we get from outside. Yes, it's possible to get some inspiration, but it doesn't last when the inspiration or the motivation is extrinsic. Now, when the motivation is intrinsic, that's when your confidence, grows much more. I'll be talking about a few ways I've used for myself because I'm not even so confident as I've seen all this. I don't want to define confidence or anything because I think we all know what it means. So there's no need going into the theoretical meaning or the history of confidence. So we'll start with the first one. The major reason why I haven't been so confident and why I think most of us, haven't been so confident or are not so confident is because we seek for perfection. Now, the people that are not confident of themselves are usually the most intelligent people. There's a saying, that the ignorant or stupid people are the ones that have loads of confidence, while the intelligent ones doubt themselves a lot. So that self-doubt, that that need to be perfect, not to make any mistakes, which I would call, that fear of failure. That's what holds us back from really expressing ourselves and really being assured in what we are saying. You don't need to be very assured because the reason why we're looking to be assured is because we are afraid of failing. And there's nothing better than failure. That's what I've learned in my life, Failure is very sweet because if you don't fail, then you're not going to move forward. You're not going to know where your weaknesses are. You're not going to feel that vulnerability. You're not going to feel the pain that will help move you forward. So you need to fail. I failed so many times. I can't elucidate everything here, in this video. I can't start enumerating all my failures, but just listen to me. I have failed very well, and that's why I'm here, sitting down with you and able to speak now as we're talking. Number two, you need to own your strengths. By owning your strengths, that means you need to know your strengths. The way you can find your strengths is by looking inside your weakness, because on the other side of your weakness is where your strengths are. So whatever you're afraid of doing, that's a vulnerable part of you. You need to attack it. You need to flip the story around. You need to look on the other side of it and ask yourself why. Why am I afraid of this? That's where your greatest strength lies. Now, there are some strengths that you already know. I have some strengths I know, but if you stay inside those strengths, then you will be falling foul of the law, of not staying of not living within your comfort zone. Because the strengths that you already know have provided a type of comfort for you. For me, for example, I know that I can write very well. I write on Facebook, I write on some different social media, and I see the response. So if I stay there, then I'll be trapped. I'll be trapping myself inside a comfort zone, inside a place that gives me certainty. So if I really want to discover greater strengths, then I need to push out of it. Number three, sorry, I'm rushing. I'm trying to make it in 10 minutes. Hopefully, I won't have to be doing this rushing thing again, But for now, I'm testing out some things on Facebook, on YouTube. So number three is about setting goals that are achievable or goals that are attainable. If you have a big thing to do, like I'm trying to write an article, a journal article for the first time. I've never written a journal article before, so it's a new project for me. But I was just telling myself today, that all I need to do is to write one good sentence a day, or at least one good paragraph a day, just one. A paragraph, of course, contains about 3, 4, 5 sentences. The introduction to the paragraph, the middle of the paragraph, and maybe the closing of the paragraph. So if I can write one paragraph a day, doesn't matter how long it takes me, And if I keep doing it every day, possibly I'll start writing 2 or 3 a day, and I know I'll be able to finish this. Yeah. So set achievable goals, break them down. Everybody says it. Break it down. Write one. I'm going to write one good sentence today for my article. Just one. At least the introductory sentence. Just one. If I write it, I'll be happy. And yeah. Then the next one is to be consistent. Yeah. So you have to show up every day. Even if there are some days that you don't feel like it's okay, you can discount them, but you need to be consistent. Consistency, there's no alternative to that. Consistency builds your mental strength. It builds the muscles, in your body. If you keep doing it every day, you keep shifting your belief. If you keep doing it every day, you keep you start changing those internal beliefs, those stories that you're telling yourself. Because the more you do anything, the better you get at it. They say practice makes perfect. Yeah, we know it's not perfect, but practice really makes you better at whatever you're doing. I've been making these videos now consistently, and I feel like I'm getting better. I don't know if I'm getting better. Maybe only time will tell. Yeah. And number 5 I've written here is to stop blaming people for your mishaps or your errors or your mistakes. If you don't blame outsiders, then you can own the mistake. By owning it doesn't mean you should blame yourself. Yes, blaming yourself, takes you halfway there. But blaming nobody, is the real key. That's a Chinese proverb. So you can only do what you can do. You cannot do more than what you know. And whatever you do in life, is simply a reflection of your highest level of consciousness at that time. That is why you took that decision. That's why you make the decisions you make today. Who you think you are is why you do what you do. So number 6, I didn't put this in order very well, but number 6, you need to celebrate every small victory you make. For example, if I write my one sentence today, I am going to celebrate it as if I've won the lottery or something. I'll be very happy, and I will praise myself in my head, cook myself a good meal and just be happy that I was able to write one sentence today, because I've not written that sentence before. So celebrate every small victory. The big ones, celebrate them too. So if you don't have plenty of money, you just do what you can to be happy, praise yourself, give yourself some reward. Number 7, to gain more confidence, you have to do what I'm doing now. Share your knowledge. I don't mean making videos, but try to share your knowledge with people. Try to get feedback from people. That thing that you think everybody knows, most people don't know it, to be honest. It's just in your head, and you think it's common knowledge. You believe it's common sense, but most people don't know what you know, because your life has been unique and you have overcome a lot of things. You have your own peculiar wisdom, your own unique type of intelligence. If you believe that everybody knows what you know, you will not feel confident, to come out and say that thing that seems so commonplace to you, because it has been in your life all along. So, it makes no difference to you. To you, it's just normal. This is just how you live your life. But if you get the courage to even write it down on social media, or to tell somebody about it, you find out that most people don't know what you believe is common sense, what you take for granted. Number 8, I wrote down here, it has to do with the sharing your knowledge. is to speak your truth. I found out in my own life, that it's easier for me to talk when I'm speaking my truth. It's easier for me to express myself when what I'm saying is coming from the depths of my soul. And I don't have to recall anything when I'm saying the truth. Even if you come back after 4 or 5 years and you say that this is what I said 5 years ago, it's always going to match up with my core values because I speak my truth most of the time. And the truth doesn't change. It's always it's a constant in our lives. So if you can find something or somewhere where your truth can manifest, where the truth about your life, the truth about your experiences, can be put to use, then it's easier for you to be confident because you know what you're saying is true. So you don't even have to think about it. It doesn't, there will be no hitch when you're doing it, because it is your pure truth. So number 9 now is to change the story that you're telling yourself. I've spoken about this so many times. I think I've made a video about changing your narrative, challenging your inner dialogue, the negative one that comes to you, being able to challenge it and not believe it. That is going to give you much more confidence in your life because you know that you've been able to challenge your own negativity. So it's going to be easier for you to block out any negativity that's coming from the outside. Number 10, the last one for today, is for you to take action. Like, take massive, immediate action on your intuition, on what you want to do. If you don't take action, then the whole story is just a waste. The whole essence of trying to build your confidence is dead on arrival, because it's the action that's the confidence. The action is your receipt, of your confidence. Is the confirmation that you're doing the work. So you need to stop overthinking it. Don't think too much. Go ahead, take action. Take action, do something, and it's going to be better for you. So thanks, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.